Runaway stagecoach right behind me. 3 on 3. Runaway stagecoach. Coming this way. Runaway stagecoach. 3 on 3. Runaway stagecoach. Runaway.
Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brian.
Runaway stagecoach. Run to cover. Stagecoach run away. Run to cover. Now, get over your feet. Quiet, down! Down!
Out!
Everybody all right?
Yeah. That was completely magnificent.
Well, howdy, Wyatt. You didn't let us down. Bill Cody.
Yeah?
Well, I be. Hey, what's the idea?
Idea? You suspect me of something, Wyatt?
Well, now, you don't expect me to believe that this was a real runaway, do you? You had these in your hand all the time.
Well, Wyatt, I was trying to stop them. Oh, I did my best, but they're mighty spirited animals.
You listen to me. Even though you're a good friend of mine, and even though everybody loves Buffalo Bill, you got no right to endanger the lives of...
Well, Marshal, we meet again. Are you, Wyatt?
Mr. Buntline. Well, Mr. Ned Buntline. So you're in on this, too, huh?
Yeah, I'll explain about it later. Come on down, Prince. Come down here and meet the finest marshal in the entire West. Thank you. Your Highness, may I present my very good friend, Marshal Wyatt Earp of Dodge City, Kansas.
I'm honored, Marshal.
How do you do?
Marshal, you have just shaken hands with His Highness Prince Karl Otto Maximilian Francis Wilhelm of Schleswig-Holstein. That's in Germany.
Oh.
Thank you, Marshal, for saving my life. Ich bin sehr dankbar.
Well, I'm happy to know you, Prince, but as far as saving your life is concerned,
Oh, the Marshal is a very shy man. Shy and modest at all times. Marshal, the United States government will also be most grateful to you. Yes, because the Prince is traveling all through the West as a guest of the United States government, with Mr. Cody and myself as personal guides.
Well, I'm beginning to understand now, Mr. Buntline.
I knew you would, Mr. Earp.
Marshal, I have heard that your town of Dodge City is most unbewundbar. How should I say?
Wild, I think.
Vile. And that you are always busy shooting bad men.
Well, it's not quite as bad as that, Prince, especially since I have the Buntline special. Oh, that's a gun that Mr. Buntline gave me.
Oh, now you see how modest he is. Now, Wyatt, what do you say we get His Highness fixed up with a hotel room, and then you and Mr. Buntline and myself can spend a little time talking together while the Prince rests up for one of Dodge City's wild and woolly Saturday nights, huh?
Good. I'd like to talk to you, too. About several things.
Well, here we go, Your Highness.
There we go.
What I should really do is charge you both with disturbing the peace, endangering the life and limb of citizens, to say nothing of what...
Now, Marshal, you know that neither Bill nor I would do anything to injure innocent people.
I had control of them horses every foot of the way, Wyatt.
Yeah, and didn't we send a rider well ahead to warn everybody off the street?
Of course, we didn't figure on you being so handy, though. That was a real bonus, Wyatt, you stopping that runaway like you did. Of course, it wasn't a real runaway, but then you didn't know that.
And that's another charge. Endangering the life of a peace officer unnecessarily. I could have busted my neck.
Oh, I'd just hated to see that, Wyatt. Oh, that would have been terrible. Of course, we would have sent you flowers, wouldn't we, Ned?
Of course.
All right, you clowns. I'm not going to throw you in jail this time, but help me. The next time you try anything else like that while you're here, I'm not only going to throw you in jail, but I'm going to throw the key away.
Well, Marshal, that's what we want to talk to you about. You see, with your help, we want to stage a fake gunfight.
Absolutely not.
No. We brought blank cartridges. Nobody can get hurt, particularly if you're there to
No. Now, look, Wyatt, we promised that prince a look at some real Western wickedness.
Look, I don't care what you promised him. It's hard enough to keep peace here without inventing that kind of excitement. No, sir. If the prince needs excitement that bad, you're just going to have to take him someplace else. I'm sorry, gentlemen.
Ned is about to have an idea, I can tell.
Marshal, I have the solution, but we will need your help.
Now, look, my job here is to...
You have no objection if we stage our little drama outside the city limits, have you?
Well, it depends.
Yeah. Now, just listen to this. Tomorrow, I'll suggest to the prince that he and I take a ride on our stage to Deadwood. Now, about an hour out of town, 2 masked desperados stop us. They rob us of our money. They wave their guns right under our noses. And then at the right time, you and Bill come to the rescue. The desperados try to get away, but after a thrilling chase, you capture them. You retrieve our money, you throw the culprits into jail. Now, how does that sound?
Oh, that sounds real good. That sounds real good. There's nothing wrong with that as far as I can see, huh?
There's just one problem. Where are you going to get the hold-up men?
Well, you got 4 or 5 deputies. You pick 2 of them, and we'll pay them well for their acting.
Now, look, Mr. Buntline, I'm grateful to you for this fine gun you gave me last year. And for knowing you, but... Well...
Oh, come
Now,
on now,
Marshal,
Wyatt. You've got to be a good sport about
absolutely
this.
nobody can get hurt.
Of course
And
not.
all we got to do is get the time and
That's
the place.
right, and the
you...
For you, nothing. A bullet for you. You get no help. Cody, a pair of 5s. One for me, Shana Dami. Pair of 5s is high.
Yeah, I thought poker was an American game.
Well, you see, His Highness and I have spent a good deal of time together.
I'll bet 20, Prince. I don't believe that you've got that other queen.
Well, that's costing you to find out, Herr Cody. So I'll see you, and I'll bump you 20.
Well, can't quit now. I'll see you. Oh.
Bert, drink for all my friends, please. And this is for you, Fräulein. You bring me luck. Kaffee was Schönes.
All right, somebody. Deal.
Oh, now, don't be a bad sport.
Oh, let's play the game if we're going to play.
That's a mighty valuable piece of merchandise sitting in that chair over there.
I know what you're thinking, and it's too risky.
Well, it doesn't need to be. Do you realize how much ransom money the government would pay if we happen to
Oh,
get
no. We'd have every United States Marshal in the country after us, and probably the Army, too. He's never alone anyway. Cody and that other fella never let him out of their sight. Yeah, and what about Earp? He hadn't left him all night.
Well, the marshal's generally on duty till 4 o'clock in the morning. Then he sleeps till noon. That gives us 8 hours we don't have to worry about him. Now, the other 2, they're not going to cause us much trouble.
I'll go along with you if we just lift that poke he's carrying. But no kidnapping. Yeah, and that goes for me, too. You know, between him and the others, there should be quite a bit of cash.
Well, maybe you boys are right. But just the same, one of us is going to keep an eye on him from now on.
3 deuces.
Yeah.
I have completely good luck, eh, Marshal?
You're a good player, Your Highness. You must have had a fine teacher.
Oh, yeah, and I'll bet Buntline gets a cut of his winnings, too, huh?
I beg your pardon.
He's still winning. I wish him luck.
He's better than Sitting Bull.
Oh, very funny. Come on, let's play.
Did you ever play with him?
Well, there they go.
Oh, Hal, you give them a half an hour and then start, huh? If you take the hill trail, you'll be at the road fork about the same time they will.
Wyatt, how do I look?
Very dangerous. Come on.
Are you sure just the two of them got on that stagecoach?
That's right. Neither one of them had a gun that I could see.
There it is.
Of course, Your Majesty, it isn't as bad now as it used to be, you know. But I tell you, there was a time when hardly a day passed without a robbery. And all of them, oh yes, all of them right around here in this area. Oh, that's the truth. Well, for instance, now, here. Whoa! Yes, Your Highness, on this very road, I'll venture to say that more than $1 million has changed hands.
Fantastic.
The blood of many a good man and a bad one is mingled in this dust.
All right, boys, get ready.
Wait a minute.
Highwayman!
I knew I should have brought my gun.
What do we do now?
We don't do anything. These are very desperate men. Just be calm and act natural if you can.
One false move, you get it between the eyes.
You keep him covered, Jesse. I'll get the loot.
You call it Jesse.
Here, put your money in there.
Come on, do as they say. Don't hesitate. Here.
Looks like somebody had the same idea we did.
Well, it's only two of them.
Maybe we just better forget the whole thing.
Nah, let's stick around and see the fun.
Don't try and follow us, you'll be in trouble.
Look, Jesse, someone's coming.
Marshal Wyatt Earp, Buffalo Bill Cody.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah!
Marshal Earp! Marshal Earp! Marshal Earp! Marshal Earp! They go that way.
Takes care of that.
Well, now, just wait a minute.
No point trying to rob him now. Their money's gone.
I'm going to do what I wanted to do in the first place. Are you two with me?
Now, hold on, Cagle.
Come on, if you're with me. If not, turn around and ride back.
You think we convinced him?
I think so.
Sure we did. You hear what he said? They go that way.
Hey, you better give us your guns. You're our prisoners now, remember.
Yeah.
Hey, you're right.
He's gone, Wyatt.
You think this is another one of Buntline's tricks?
I don't think so, Wyatt. That prince is pretty valuable property. Still, Ned might have ridden off with him just to worry us.
Hold this. Come here. 3 horses came in from that direction.
Five horses rode off that way.
Is this another one of your schemes, Bill? Did you and Buntline hire somebody to fake a kidnapping or something? If you did, I'm warning you.
So help me, Wyatt. I didn't know anything about this.
All right, well, let's trail them. Give them back their guns. You may need them. Come on, let's go.
Wyatt. Get him off the horses.
Oh, it's a very convincing performance, young man. Who thought of this, the marshal?
Oh, sure. Get in there.
Hey, Vage, you can't treat Mr. Buntline.
No joke.
Oh, hey, this is no joke.
Who said it was? Get in there.
Go if you harm that boy. Don't you touch him. I hold you responsible for that boy. Go.
Get him in there. I'll put the horses away, boys.
It's impossible to tell whether they came through here or not. You ever been here before?
No, sir. Well, this isn't the right trail, I can tell you that. It dead ends in about 50 feet.
All right. Let's try it around the other way.
Let me hear the note now. What'd you say?
Well, here it is. The prince is alive and unharmed. If you want him to stay that way, it will cost you $50,000 in gold. How's that?
So far, it sounds fine. Now we got to figure out where they leave the money and how we get it without being caught.
Well, that's very simple. All you got to do is exchange a note telling where to find the prince for the gold. Now, let me see. How are we going to do that?
What about that other one?
Ah, it was a mistake bringing him along in the first place.
It wasn't a mistake. Maybe he can carry the note for us.
Yeah, maybe.
Somebody's on the trail.
Did they see you?
No.
Well, let's nail them before they get close. Why don't you take the side of the shack? Come with me, Mac.
You all right? Yeah. Looks like we came the right way.
Hal, Sam.
It's not bad. You lie here. Come on.
Wait. You stay here. I think I can beat this.
I missed mine. Did you get yours?
I don't think so. We got him respectful, though.
All right, Marshal. You can still see the prince is alive. And if you want to keep him like that, come in with your hands up. All of you.
Can't get a good shot at him. Where are the other two, do you know?
I don't know. I'll try to draw the fire. Neither of them can shoot for sour apples. You try to keep me covered.
Wait a minute, Phil.
For the last time, I'm telling you, come in with your hands up!
You rascals have killed my friend Wyatt Earp, and you're gonna pay for that! There he is!
Get him! Without Earp, we ain't got no problem!
Marshal, stay back! Untie him.
Now, Bill, now!
You all right, Mr. Buntline?
Sure, Wyatt. Wyatt, we thought you were shot. We heard Cody say they killed you.
Buffalo Bill's a pretty good showman, thanks to you. It was a trick, and it worked. But I'm finished with tricks, and you know the kind I mean.
Yeah, I sure do, Wyatt. I sure do.
Thank you, Marshal. Ich bin sehr, sehr dankbar.
That's all right, Prince. Now, come on, let's get out of here. There's some wounded men outside. Come on, get up.
Thanks, Bill.
Let's go.
Oh, gosh, my foot's asleep. You know.
As a Crown Prince of Schleswig-Holstein, I hereby decorate you with the highest award for bravery my country can bestow, the Royal Order of 21.
Well, thank you, Your Highness. I'm glad we were able to help.
Marshal, words fail me.
Well, Mr. Buntline, not for long, I am sure.
No, the world will hear of this in my next novel, The Further Adventures of Wyatt Earp.
Wyatt, you're all right. I'm going to miss you.
Well, thanks, Bill. You're all right yourself. You come back again, but next time, no tricks.
Oh, absolutely not.
Well, we're off to Wichita, if Your Highness pleases.
I do. Goodbye, Marshal.
Goodbye, Your Highness.
Off to Wichita!
Yeah, you remember Wichita.
Oh, I'll never forget it.
Yeah, well, now you keep your decoration polished.
I'll do that. You drive carefully now, huh? Well, boys, what do you think about the West? You think it's wild enough?
Yeah, I think so, Wyatt.
So do I. And I'll tell you something. If I ever agree to another scheme like we got involved in yesterday, you got my permission to put me in my own jail and throw the keys away. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
So long, Wyatt! Hey! Come on, boys! Thanks for everything!
You know, Wyatt, I can't wait to read about your latest experiences in Ned Buntline's magazine.
Neither can I. You can bet your bottom dollar it won't be anything like what really happened. No, sir, it'll be a real thriller.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail, and none can deny it. The legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold.